Hello, you are welcome to Student Room. In today's video, we'll be talking about a very important matter. As you all know that the Joint Admission and Matriculation Board (JAMB) has given procedures on how to successfully register for JAMB 2026/2027 exam. So, in this video, we'll be talking about the procedure to follow to successfully register for the exam to avoid any form of issue. So make sure you finish this video to fully understand the step-by-step processes to successfully register for your JAMB exam. Step 1. Someone will involve provide code generation. Candidates must first ensure that their personal details, including their national identification number, as you can see here, your email address and your O-level result are accurate and consistent across all platforms. That means across all platforms, your name, your email address, your national ID card, everything must be accurate. That means you should not be using your mother or your father NIN to generate your provide code. So let's go. Now, how do you generate your provide code? You generate your provide code by sending your NIN number to 55019 or 66019. In this format, you enter your NIN, and then you ensure there is a space between NIN and the number. And then one thing you must also note here, your important note here, once a provide code is generated, it cannot be changed, and your biodata will be automatically retrieved from the NIMC database. That means the information you put in your NIN, that's what will be used for your JAMB registration. You must, if there is any form of issue in your NIN, you must rectify it before you proceed with your JAMB registration. Step 2. E-Pin purchase and registration. That you purchase E-Pin. E-Pin must be purchased only from authorized channels, including banks and approved online platforms like JAMB accredited center and registration center. That's where you can purchase. That's where you have to go to purchase your E-Pin to maybe for your JAMB exam. So don't just go to any form of roadside or go to any cyber cafe to say you want to register. No, go to their approved. Now, number 2, after generating your provide code, candidates should proceed to nearest JAMB office or any approved CBT center to commence registration. Your candidate must ensure they are given the correct registration template and should meticulously cross-check all details for accuracy before final submission. That means before final submission, you must ensure all your data are accurate. You must not leave any form of room for any form of error, so that it will not affect you. Now, importantly, you must take note. When there's an NIMC correction, any necessary, know that we say your information will be generated from the NIMC, that from your national ID, from the information in your national ID card. So any necessary correction, maybe your name, maybe there is a name that is not correctly spelled in your NIN. So you must make sure you go and correct that before you use it to register for your JAMB. If it is your email, your maybe name or date of birth, anything, or gender or state of origin, anything that is not correct, you must make sure you go and correct it in the national ID card office. Yes, so that before the JAMB registration process starts, so that in order to avoid any form of error during your JAMB registration. Another thing number 2 thing you also have to know is that unique identifier. Yes, unique identifier. It means that your phone number, email address are unique to each candidate. You cannot use, maybe you cannot use another person's email address. Now you must create a personal email address for yourself. Don't use your daddy email address, don't use your mommy email address. Create a personal one for yourself. But you must have a unique email address when you want the product for registration. Another number 3 thing that you have to note here is biometric issue. If biometric capture fail, candidate must visit JAMB office as soon as possible. Do not allow any CBT center to force register you. You must visit JAMB CBT. You must visit JAMB office if you have any form of biometric issue. Another thing here, number 4 thing you also have to know that dual screen. That means you have to use 2 systems for you as they are inputting your information. You also be cross-checking it to ensure that there is no form of error. Maybe talk of your photograph, your biometric and everything. You must ensure that everything is correct. So that means as they are doing it, there is also another form of the system where you will be seeing what they are doing for you. Another thing that's common challenge that people face maybe during registration, maybe when you say all sort of things as wrong parameter, like maybe you see number 1 550 this thing now. That instead of 55019, maybe some people they end up writing 501, and then in that kind of situation they end up in form of error. So you ensure you use correct command like 5501 or 6001 and not 5 or not a single 5 or a single 6. You make sure you enter the correct thing, and then you leave one space. You leave once after your original. Make sure you leave a space to avoid any form of wrong parameters. And number 2 thing that people normally face during registration is maybe the number already registered. Maybe you use it. Maybe this is not the first exam that you are doing. Maybe you've done JAMB before, and then you can't use that same phone number again. You have to use another phone number. So you make sure, like, even if you are seeing that kind of phone number already, I mean, you must use fresh phone number for each JAMB that you made for each of the JAMBs you are registering for. If you are registered for JAMB before, use another phone number, another email address to register for another JAMB. 3 things, another problem that students used to encounter is unable to verify NIN. Usually temporary, maybe all this is caused by network or server issue. So when you are seeing this kind of issue, you are advised to wait and retry later. This one is a very slight issue. So if you are seeing this kind of error, maybe wait and try again later. So number 4 issue that people used to encounter is record not found. Imply the NIN that the NIN is not in the NIMC database. That the candidate should visit the nearest NIMC office for validation. If you are seeing this kind of maybe record not found, that means your NIN is not in NIMC database. And this one issue, you have to, if you want to resolve it, go to NIN office and go and rectify your issue. Important information here, like to see this form of thing, to see it in the form of maybe a PDF form, you can join our Telegram channel, and then you see the link to our Telegram channel in the first comment section. So you can join our Telegram channel. You see the list there, and even the list of the JAMB, your JAMB syllabus for every course you see. You also find it on our Telegram channel. So, and you can also join our WhatsApp group to enjoy our tutorial for as low as 2,000 naira per month. We teach you based on your syllabus requirements, like based on your syllabus. So we will not just teach for teaching sake. We teach based on your syllabus, and you can. It's why you follow our guidance. Like, so as long as you follow our guidance, we are sure that your success is so. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you. And you can also follow us also in all our social media platforms, our student forum, both Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. And then on YouTube you can follow, so you can subscribe to our channel on YouTube, and you see like we teach you based on syllabus. We drop video maybe that address your syllabus, your thing that you see in your JAMB exam.